Welcome. I'm so excited. And this concert really came from I didn't want to have a quarantine birthday. I know it sounds really silly in the midst of this craziness that's going on in our world right now. But for those that don't know, I have 3 young kids that are always with me, 10 to 12 hours a day while daddy goes to work. So, but one thing that's always been with me is music. Music is always with me, no matter what. And so I came up with the idea of I'm going to put a concert together, maybe with my brother Ido, who's here tonight. That's going to be one of our performers. Maybe something small. And then I just said, you know what? I'm going to reach out to my friends and my colleagues, one of the teachers, people I just really wanted to reconnect with and have this moment maybe to share. And I have to tell all of you, the response, the turnaround, how quickly it all happened, that spoke to me. I don't know about you, but signs have always spoken to me in my life. And this was a sign to me that you're not just going to sing and do something by yourself. You're going to do something amazing, uplifting, inspiring. So I hope tonight is inspiring, is moving. And if you feel moved and inspired and uplifted, because that's the main thing, we want to be uplifted during these tough times. If you feel moved, go to that chat room. I share this with all my congregants at Temple Beth David. That chat room is our way to connect with you. I don't want you to feel like you're just sitting at home in front of the screen, in front of the computer, even though you are. I want you to feel like you truly are a part of our concert. So if a song moves you, is inspiring, or you forgot, I used to sing that when I was a little kid, let us know in the chat room. I also included, and this is sort of an extra bonus I wanted to do, to give back to my beautiful temple, Temple Beth David. If you feel moved, inspired, and uplifted, if you can donate, because right now, all of us, all temples and synagogues have been affected one way or another with COVID. And my temple especially has been hit really hard with COVID. But if you can donate $1, 10, or even high, $18, it would mean a lot, and it helps. And any amount helps, and you get a wonderful thank you from all of us as well. So I hope you all enjoy tonight. I hope it's inspiring. I hope it's powerful. I hope it's moving. I hope I see some tears maybe, because that to me speaks. But more so than ever, I hope tonight you enjoy. Before we begin, I want to say a shout out, a huge thank you to all my friends and my now colleagues. I want to say thank you to Rabbi Jules King, Rabbi Cantor Cheri Weiss. I'm still getting used to that. Cantor Sam Radwine, Cantor Bryce Migdal. And I want to say thank you to my brother, Ido Bernstein, as well. So I hope tonight you all enjoy a harmonious concert with all my friends. So the first song I'm going to start off with is a song called Heal Us Now by Leon Scher. Someone sent this to me, and I have to tell you, music always speaks to me. It's always prevalent. It's always in my life since I was little. And that day, I was having probably one of the worst days with my kids. And someone sent me this song, and this song completely changed how I felt, completely changed everything that day for me. And I went and took my tripod, I took my camera, and I filmed so quickly. I shared it with my temple the following week. And if you're on my Facebook, and add me please, if you're on my Facebook, I shared it on my Facebook page as well. This song speaks to me more so, I think, than any other song that I've personally ever sung. And many of them speak to me, don't get me wrong. But this song, Heal Us Now, speaks to me so much more right now, because right now, each and every single one of us is in need of healing. I hope you enjoy Heal Us Now.
קרוב וכל קרוב, אך קרוב נראה
of the body. We pray for healing of the soul, for strength in flesh and mind and spirit. We pray to once again be whole. El Narefana. Oh, please heal us now. Refuat ha-nefesh, refuat ha-guf, refuat shalema. Heal us now. Heal us now. הושיע את עמך וברך את נחלתך ורעים ונשאים מהעולם מי שברך אבותינו מי שברך אמותינו אנא אדוני הושיענה. We pray for healing of our people. We pray for healing of the land and peace for every nation, every child, every mother, every man. Oh, please heal us now. Refuat ha-nefesh, refuat ha-guf, refuat shalema. Join me silently at home. El Narefana. Oh, please heal us now. Refuat ha-nefesh, refuat ha-guf, refuat shalema. Heal us now. Heal us now. Heal us now. Isn't that a, oh, there's so many hands. Oh, I know that. Thank you so much. So I'm now going to invite, thank you. I'm now going to invite all of my friends now, one at a time. And each of them are going to share 2 songs. And what I wanted them also to share, they're going to share why they chose these songs. Did it inspire them? Is it a song from when they were a child? Whatever it may be. Because they're not just singing and playing for you all tonight, but I want all of my friends and colleagues to feel inspired and uplifted as well. So the first person that I'm going to call, I feel like such a teacher. The first person I'm going to call is my very good friend from the Academy of Jewish Religion. We studied together, and he is the rabbi and founder of Desert Outreach Synagogue in Palm Desert, in which I had the honor and very blessed to have sung at their first high holidays in Palm Desert on a gorgeous, stunning golf course. Beautiful place. It is my friend, my dear friend, Rabbi Jules King. And I'm going to ask you to unmute.
Good evening. I am honored to be with you, Cantor Orly, and my colleagues and members of our congregation and friends and people that I don't know. It really is an honor for me to be with you this evening. The first song that I'm going to share with you is one that I'm sure you all know. How good and pleasant it is to be here together, and truly, especially in a world as challenged as we are right now, we're looking for those moments of connection. And today, I want to sing and play for you. I know somebody thinks rabbis don't sing. That's all right. But I love music, so I'm going to sing, and you can sing as loud as you like from your home. I won't be able to hear you, but I'll know that you're there. Hine Matov. Hine Matov Manai, Sheverach im Gam Yachla. Hine Matov Manai, Sheverach im Gam Yachla. And the second song I would like to just play for you this evening, and you can sing, is Shalom Rav. We're all looking for peace, abundant peace. And today we would be happy for just peace. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy, and sing along if you know it. This is Ben Steinberg's arrangement of Shalom Rav.
Julian,
Yes.
you've proved time and time again, but more so now than ever, rabbis can play, rabbis can sing, and the talent that you have, I'm so happy you shared singing and piano tonight.
Thank you for honoring me and for being with you. I enjoyed it from the moment we met in our first year of school together.
Don't make me cry.
It's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you truly so much. And I want to also say thank you for all the advice and the tips. I literally called him yesterday and said, hey, help me. And you're always just a really good friend. And from the bottom of my heart, I love you and thank you so much.
Very much.
And to
family,
everyone,
our family is my family. So thank you and much peace to all of you. Thank you.
Amen. We're going to say a lot of amens tonight, so just get ready. Thank you, Julian. So the next person I am going to call up to the virtual bima, the virtual stage, is one of my really good friends and mama friends as well from the Academy of Jewish Religion as well. We studied together. We had tears of joy and tears in school. And it is my rabbi, cantor friend, new rabbi, Rabbi Cantor Cheri Weiss, who is the founder of San Diego Outreach Synagogue and San Diego Jewish Community Choir. So Cheri, I'm going to ask you to unmute.
Hi, just making sure that you can hear me. Yes? Okay, great. Thank you. It's such an honor to be here. I'm so excited. I'm going to start by saying that I'm really hoping that my two little dogs don't start barking. So if you see me pick up a dog, you'll know why. They like to get into the action. I lived in Israel for 6 years, many, many moons ago. And I fell in love with Israeli music from a certain type of period called Eretz Yisrael Yafa, the land of beautiful Israel. These are songs that were written, most of them between the 1920s and the 1970s, and they portray a beautiful, I mean, that's obviously, in my mind, a beautiful era of Israel. And I just love this music so much. So I wanted to share this with you. The two songs that I picked, one of them is probably my all-time favorite by Nurit Hirsch, called Perach Halilach, the lilac flower. And it's kind of a bittersweet song. It talks about people that are together and they're enjoying their time together because they know that nothing lasts forever. And so they say, well, if we're together, maybe we can put off the coming of the night, or we could put off the coming of fall. And so that's I hope you'll enjoy it. This is my husband, Dan Weiss. היום אולי נדחית בו הלילה ולא נשאף לאור כוכב אין לי ולך יש כל אשר נשאלה מבלי מילים נדע זאת כי נאהב היום אולי נדחית קץ דרכנו ולא נזכור כי סוף לכל זה המשעול שבו דורכות רגלינו בשני קצותיו העשב לא ייבול שותקים נאהב כי לי ולך די בלי מילים שהן אלה אשר אינם יודעים לומר אחרת כמה יפה אורח עלילך היום אולי נדחה את הצוות עם יד ביד באור נלך כי רוח כפור בחשיכה נושבת רק במקום בו לא שמעו את שמך שותקים נאהב כי לי ולך די בלי מילים שהן לאלה אשר אינם יודעים לומר אחרת כמה יפה פורח עלילך היום אולי נדחה בו השלכת ולא יוכל לבוא הסתר דרכים רבות הן לאביב ממלכת אם רק אותן אור חיוכך יאהב שותקים נאהב כי לי ולך די בלי מילים שהן אלה אשר אינם יודעים לומר אחרת כמה יפה פורח עלילך כמה יפה פורח עלילך Thank you. The second song that I've chosen is called L'chol Echad Yerushalayim. Everyone has, to everyone there is has their own Jerusalem. And when I lived in Israel, I lived 1 year my first year in Jerusalem. I was a student for half of that time, and then I stayed an extra 6 months. And then 6 months later, I made Aliyah, but and lived for another 5 years, and then I chose Tel Aviv. But Jerusalem has always captured my heart in a way that no other city in the world has captured it. And I went back. The last time I was there was in 2013, and it had modernized quite a great deal, but I still found myself able to go to places like in Karem and just beautiful places that still were able to touch my heart. Of course, the whole city touches my heart, but quiet places that it kind of reminded me of the peace that I've always felt when I'm there. So here we go. We're gonna rock this one up a little bit. This was by Monia Amarillo. Sorry. לכל אחד יש עיר ושמה ירושלים, שהוא עולם לחלומות, עד שתעלה והפריחת עד לעיר, ותאיר לו בערוב יומו, עד שתעלה והפריחת עד לעיר, ויתאיר לו בערוב יומו, מעפרך ירושלים, יאירו לו פרחי העיר. מעפרך ירושלים, יאירו לו פרחי העיר. לכל אחד ישנו מקום בירושלים, שהוא קורא לו אהבה, כשיבוא בסוף יחד וקרב אלייך, ימתקו האור והאבק, כשיבוא בסוף יחד וקרב אלייך, ימתקו האור והאבק, מעפרך ירושלים, יאירו לו פרחי העיר. מעפרך ירושלים, יאירו לו פרחי העיר. ישנה עצבות ושמה דומה לירושלים, ובמדינת צלילי פעמונים, שיר אחרון ירד מגובה מגדלייך, לנגן את שמו באבנים. שיר אחרון ירד מגובה מגדלייך, לנגן את שמו באבנים. מעפרך ירושלים, יאירו לו פרחי העיר. מעפרך ירושלים, יאירו לו פרחי העיר. Thank you. And thank you, dogs, for not barking.
Hey, dogs for not barking. And Cheri, that was so beautiful. And, I always feel that anytime I hear your song, whether you're rocking out or whether it's more of a, meditative song, it always speaks to me. But anytime you ever sing anything Israeli, oh man, that speaks to me right here. It really does. And I know we have a lot of Israelis here, obviously my parents, but we have a lot of other Israelis. And my aunt in Israel who stayed up, which I thought she was joking when she said that. And so, they're telling me what a beautiful job, and I love you, and I'm so thankful for our friendship, and I know so many more milestones to share with you, Rabbi Cantor.
Thank you. I'm I love you so much, and I treasure you and our friendship, and all of your participants are really actually, I don't know your brother so well, but all the other participants are really, I count some of my closest friends in the world, so thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, Dan, her husband, Dan, also. Thank you so much to both of you. All right, so this person that I'm going to be talking about, is a friend from Academy of Jewish Religion as well, but he was one of my teachers. And shh, don't tell anyone. He was one of my favorite teachers. And every time I sing Nusach, and every time, right, see all my friends that we've had class together, they all agree. He's so caring. He has a lev za'av, a golden heart. I'm allowing someone else in. He has a gold heart. And I was pregnant with my daughter Emma while I was in his class. And I remember having a big belly, and I remember going, I can't do it. And his encouraging love and his encouraging words is what got me through the class. And so I want to share someone who I adore, who's so funny and is a fun person to be around, and you should all get to know him if you ever visit Arkansas. This is my friend, my teacher, and now my colleague, Cantor Sam Radwine from Congregation Etz Chayim of Northwest Arkansas in Bentonville. Sam, I hope I said Bentonville right.
Good evening. My name is Cantor Sam Radwine. I'm from Rogers, Arkansas. I'm the chief cantor of Arkansas. Okay, that's a title I gave myself. I'm really the only cantor in Arkansas. But it's an honor to be here tonight with the other performers who were at one time students of mine at the Academy for Jewish Religion in California, and they're now colleagues. So it's wonderful to be with them and sing with them. To begin with, I'd like to sing a composition by my cantorial teacher, Cantor Lawrence Avery of blessed memory. Rabbi Tarfon Omer. Rabbi Tarfon says, "The day is short." This is a quotation from the Mishnah, Pirkei Avot. Probably the most well-known from this that you will hear is, Lo alecha hamlacha ligmor. You are not required to finish the work, but you're also not required to abstain from it. Rabbi Tarfon Omer. Rabbi Tarfon Omer, Rabbi Tarfon Omer, Hayom Katzer, V'amlacha Meruba, V'poalim matzelim, V'poalim matzelim, V'asachar arbe Uval habayit dochek, Uval habayit dochek. Hu haya omer, Lo halacha hamlacha ligmor, Lo halacha hamlacha ligmor, V'lo hu ata ben chorin lihibatel mimenu, lihibatel mimenu. Im lamadta Torah harbe, notnim lecha sachar harbe, v'ne'emanu mamlaktecha, שיסלם לך שכר פעולתך, תורה ושכר ודע שמתן שכרן של צדיקים לעתיד לבוא. מתן שכרן של צדיקים לעתיד לבוא. Many of us are familiar with the prayer Misha Berach, where we ask God for healing, both of body and of soul, for those who are ill. But there are other prayers that are called Misha Berach also. Probably one of the most well-known is a prayer where weekly the cantor asks for blessings for all those who help put the congregation together. We could not do our work without everybody else helping. Misha Berach for the Kahal by Benji Ellen Schiller. May the one who blessed our fathers, may the one who blessed our mothers, bless us too, this holy congregation. Misheberach avotenu, Misheberach imotenu, hu yivarech et kol הקהל הקדוש הזה. מי שברך אבותינו, מי שברך אמותינו, הוא יברך את כל הקהל הקדוש הזה. Families gathered here today who make us what we are. Those who give funds for heat and light, those who give help to the stranger and poor, your sons and your daughters, your families yet to be. May you know the blessing of peace. Misheberach avotenu, Misheberach imotenu, hu yivarech et kol הקהל הקדוש הזה. Forgive us and favor us, O God. Remember what we are. Prosper our worthy endeavors. Shower us all with good health and life. Let us say, Amen. 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 Misheberach avotenu, Misheberach imotenu, hu yivarech et kol הקהל הקדוש הזה. Misheberach avotenu, Misheberach imotenu, hu yivarech et kol הקהל הקדוש הזה, הקדוש הזה, הקדוש הזה.
First of all, yay. Second of all, Sam, your voice has always kind of spoken to me. You as a teacher, I can't thank you enough. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all those times. No, yeah, I am going to cry. Thank you for all those times in class when you gave that extra care. that you weren't just a teacher, that you were a friend, that you were someone that each and every one of us that are here tonight, that were your past students, could trust, could come to. And thank you for sharing these beautiful pieces. And I can't wait to call you officially Rabbi come next year. So thank you so, so much, Sam. I'll unmute you if you want to say anything. Hold on. He said no. Okay. Right. So the next person I am going to do, I'm going to let another person in. 1 second. The popular show we got tonight, everyone. Everyone wants to feel uplifted. And this is another friend of mine, a really, really good friend of mine from the Academy of Jewish Religion. And we actually were ordained together this past May of 2019. It feels like a long time ago. I don't know if you feel this way, Bryce, but this is my really good friend, Cantor Bryce Megdell, and she is the newest cantor at Congregation of Reformed Judaism in Orlando, Florida. She literally just moved a few days ago, a week ago. So I'm going to unmute you. I'm going to make you a host. I remembered. And so I present to everyone Cantor Bryce Megdell.
Bryce Megdell, and thank you for inviting me. As Cantor Orly just mentioned, I just moved to Orlando a week and a half ago. And so when she asked me if I would do this, I was like, sort of like, I don't know if I can, but of course, like I was really, yes, for sure I could do it. It's just, I had no idea how I was going to be feeling. I'm in an empty bedroom right now. My furniture and everything is en route to Orlando and will be arriving here on Wednesday. So my husband and I have been making do with what we brought, and thank you to CRJ congregants for lending their stuff for us to borrow, including this capo, which I will be using at some point because the moving company vacuumed all of our stuff, literally just wrapped everything that was in our apartment up, my husband and I, including my capo and pick that were just sitting out, and I should have taken them with me, but I didn't. So the first song that I'm going to share, which is kind of funny because Cheri, you did 2 Israeli songs, and Sam, I believe the first one you did was Israeli, maybe. It was all in Hebrew anyway. And so when I was thinking about what songs to do, this one song, it's called Od Yom by Yonatan Razel. And it's just one of those songs where every time I play it, it literally just makes me, it's just, I feel it. I feel it so much. It makes me pause whatever I'm doing, and it just, so what I did for this, because I didn't have accompaniment for it and I couldn't figure out the chords for it on my guitar, is I recorded it myself with the recording so you'll hear his voice with mine. And then I'm going to share the screen with you so you can look at the words, because I didn't record myself singing it. So that's why Orly had to make me host. Okay, PDF, that's what I'm sharing with you. And the reason I chose this, well, you'll see why it's relevant to today and what's going on in the world just by, as long as you can read this, so you can read, I have the Hebrew here and the English here. But afterwards, if you want me to send you the PDF in the chat, just let me know so you can have a better quality copy of it if you'd like. And here we go. And let me know if you can't hear it. Let's see. בחריפות הזאת, עוד יום, עוד יום, ובציבות הזאת, עוד יום, עוד יום. חזר גוזרת התחזית, משקעים שידעו זרימה ורפות חזית. ויש כאן מקום לדמיון, עוד יום, עוד יום. בהשתקפות הזאת, עוד עוד יום בהיחשפות הזאת עוד יום עוד יום החומר בעוני הזמן קצר ואנחנו כבר יודעים שהגשר אמצע הדרך יש גם בזה ניסיון עוד יום עוד יום עוד יום עוד יום עוד יום לא להתמעט וגם לא להימלט ותמיד לשאוף ללכת ללכת זה אומר לא להסתלק כן קבעתי לומר לא להסתלק אמצע הדרך ויש גם בזה ניסיון עוד יום עוד יום עוד יום עוד יום בחיות הזאת עוד יום עוד יום בציפייה לטוב עוד יום עוד יום עוד יום עוד יום So, as you can see, this piece is really relevant, specifically, you know, it's talking about in this sharpness, in this crowdedness. By the way, thank you, Rabbi Greenstein, Abraham Greenstein, who was mentioned already, Hebrew professor. I often go to him for translation. Michal, also thank you for your time, by the way, because I asked you to. But he helped me make sure, because some of it, I wasn't sure if there was a phrase that I was missing, slang, some sort of slang. And, you know, it's talking about the sharpness, this crowdedness, and this reflection and exposure. The storm is happening, but there's still room for imagination of what could be a better day. The time is, there's work to be done in this short time, and midway during this work that we're doing, the bridge is narrow. Gesher tsar me'od, right? We know that phrase from other versions of that particular quote. And it says, and in this too, there is a test, right? We're going through this pandemic. What can we take from this? This is a test of our will, of just many different areas of our lives. We're being tested, right? Neither withdraw nor escape, and always aspire to continue onward. To continue means don't go away, don't leave, just keep going, right? Midway through the journey, emsa haderech. And in this too, there is a test, right? Says it more than once, and looking forward to the good, or to a better day. Od yom, there will be another day. So this music is just so dear to my heart, because I love Israeli music, but also Yonatan Razel is an amazing composer and musician. Okay, so the second song that I am going to do is called Embrace the Unknown, and this one I actually wrote 2 years ago when I was going through a little bit of a difficult time. And let's see, can you hear me and everything? It's all good? Yeah? Okay. So it goes like this. Oh, one thing. So there's a Hebrew phrase that I have in here. It's Uchvod Adonai Alaich Zarach, which I found one time when I was looking in one of my many books that I've collected over the years from school, and just some random free books that I got from different various cantors offices who were donating to the school and whatnot. And so this is from Isaiah chapter 60. And it says, Uchvod Adonai alayich zarach, which means, and God's splendor shall dawn upon you. And God's splendor shall dawn upon you. So that's the phrase throughout the chorus of the piece. And I invite you, just like I said before in the other song, we're going through this time where there's a lot of unknown and a lot of uncertainty. And I invite you to just kind of try to embrace it and see what you can do to make the best of your situation. When Noah was told by God to build an ark, I'm sure he was frightened, especially in the dark. But even when he was afraid, he did what he had to do. He saved each animal 2 by 2. And when God told Abram, Lech Lecha, he may have questioned God. Why, Lama? Abram didn't know everything, but he knew he wasn't alone. So like him and Noah, we embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Uchvod Adonai alayich zarach. Embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Uchvod Adonai alayich zarach. Then in Egypt, baby boys are thrown in the Nile. But one mother decided, no, not my child. Yocheved put her youngest in a basket and prayed he wouldn't die. Little did she know that he would do more than just survive. Moses, 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 Moses. So many reasons he could have had backed out. From the burning bush to the golden calf, the nation of Israel was in doubt. But he trusted God and he swallowed his fear, for he knew there was a bright future near. With rod in hand, he led the way. Because of him, we are alive today. Embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Uchvod Adonai alayich zarach. Embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Uchvod Adonai alayich zarach. Embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Uchvod Adonai alayich zarach. Embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Embrace the unknown. Uchvod Adonai alayich zarach. Uchvod Adonai alayich zarach. Uchvod Adonai alayich zarach. Toda, thank you so much.
Hey, Brycey. And I want to say, to Bryce, thank you for sharing your soul, your neshama. It's so beautiful, and it comes shining through that beautiful guitar. And again, one day, hopefully, I'll join you in that lovely mode of playing. But thank you so much, and thank you for being such a wonderful friend. And I'm so excited for what is coming in your future. And you've made that first move, that big move. So I can't wait to hear about so many more wonderful things for you. And I love you, Brycey. And thank you so much for joining. Okay. All right, so the next person that I am going to invite is going to be my accompanist since I was, I don't know, 8 or 9 years old. It's also one of my sweet, loving brothers, one of my best friends, my brother Ido Bernstein.
Hi, my name is Ido Bernstein. My first song, I'm going to be playing Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. Beethoven has always been one of my favorite composers. I think he wrote some of the most beautiful music, and he really was a trailblazer, bridging the classical and romantic periods. But besides his beautiful work, I find his story to be remarkable. As many of you probably know, Beethoven went completely deaf during his lifetime. And as a musician and composer, the one faculty that should be perfect is your hearing. And that was the one thing that Beethoven lost. He didn't let that stop him, and he wrote some of the most beautiful music that is still played over 200 years later. Think of his Ninth Symphony, the Ode to Joy finale, and how he orchestrated that whole piece with a full orchestra and a choir while being completely deaf. The only place he ever heard that piece of music was in his head. And it remains, I think, one of the most brilliant symphonies ever written. I find Beethoven to be very inspirational. For this reason, I wanted to play his Moonlight Sonata. I hope you enjoy. For my second piece, I thought I would stick with this moon theme. With everything going on in the world, we all need to take a look at the moon from time to time and just reflect for a little bit. No matter what our background is, where we live, or what we think, we all look upon the same moon. And so for my second piece, I will be playing Moon River by Henry Mancini. To me, Moon River is about remembering the past, but going off into the world and creating our future with hope and dreams. I hope you enjoy my rendition of Moon River, and remember to always take some time to look at the moon and reflect.
So beautiful. So beautiful. I think I'm always reminded of how many piano keys there really truly are on a keyboard when you play anything, because you play every one of those keys, all the sharps, all the flats, you play every single note. And something that I've always aspired one day to have is your musicality, Ido. Not gonna lie, you're my brother, so I'm gonna say I've always been a little jealous of that musicality, and I hope one day it'll fully come to me. Also, I noticed this when he sent me it yesterday. You know that quote I told all of you guys, music expresses that which cannot be said and on which it is impossible to be silent on. Everyone that was a part of my cantorial senior recital, I framed it for them, and I just noticed that Ido has it in his piano room. So thank you so much. And the last thing I want to say for Ido is the passion, the love, the beauty when you play is truly something you can't teach. It's right in here, Ido. And it's weird saying it as your sister, but I am going to say it. You are so talented, and I hope everyone will get to hear more of my brother's playing. If I make him do another concert, you will. So, Ido, do you want to say anything? Do you want me to unmute you? Okay, I'll unmute you real fast.
I just want to say thank you for letting me be a part of it. And yeah, I have that quote they gave me right here.
Yeah,
I keep it in the little frame that you gave as well. And that's it. No, thank you for putting this together. And I think it's a great way to celebrate your birthday.
Absolutely is. I don't really know what I want to say. Do I want to say what I have in my notes, or am I going to speak from the heart and go off the cuff, which I tend to do sometimes? I'm going to go off the cuff. I'm going to sing the last song tonight, and this is a song that has brought me comfort in times of need. It's reminded me that we can get through anything in life, especially with the support of our loved ones and sometimes a stranger. We don't know. You never know what someone is going through in their lives. But one thing I hope tonight, you've been inspired, you've been uplifted and moved. And again, please put in that chat room. It's going crazy. we'll read all of it later, and I can't wait, and I'm excited to get to do that. But please put in the chat room. Let us know if you were moved. Like I said before, if you want, please donate. It all helps, especially my temple got hit really hard with COVID. And I know times are tough, so honestly, any amount is helpful. And more so, thank you to each one of you for joining tonight. The last song of the evening, it's going to be You Raise Me Up. Like I said, this song has always spoken to me. I'm seeing yays and thumbs up right now, so woo, I chose a good song to end on. But this song, it really just speaks to me more so now than ever with everything that's been going on in our world, with the craziness of my kids. But one thing that I always said is when words fail, music speaks to us. I hope you enjoy. You Raise Me Up. When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so we can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so we can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. Send it back to you all. Thank you so much. I also want to say, I don't know if she's on, a huge thank you to my accompanist who was accompanied me and sent me recordings and has been there since I was an intern at Temple Akiba, to Mary Lou Basaraba. I don't know if you're on, but I have to say thank you. And this is another off the cuff. Gratitude goes such a long way right now with everything we are all going through in our lives, in the work world. So I hope you all enjoyed tonight with all of my friends, my colleagues, and family. I hope you felt uplifted. I hope you learned a new song or two, maybe. I know I did. And this new normal we've begun, this new normal of what we're doing, we're slowly opening up, and it's feeling very foreign, but it feels good because we get to have these moments of all of us together. Again, remember, where words fail, music speaks. Music expresses that which cannot be said, and on which it is impossible to be silent on. Again, that in the comments, let me know, let all of the performers and cantors and rabbis and rabbi cantors and family and whoever else, let everyone know how you felt today. If a song they did spoke to you, please message them. I'm going to leave the chat room open for another 2 minutes. This is what I do after our oneg. I leave it open for everyone to chat. Like I said, you're not just in front of the computer. Tonight you were transformed, hopefully, to an uplifting concert. And again, I want to say a big thank you to my friends and my colleagues and family. Again, a big toda, toda. Toda is Hebrew for thank you to Rabbi Jules King, Rabbi Cantor Cheri Weiss, Cantor Sam Radwine, Cantor Bryce Megdel, and my brother, Ido Bernstein, who this wouldn't have been possible without your beautiful music, with your talents, your beautiful hearts, and your inspiring and thoughtful. Thank you again to all of you. I wish each and every single one of my little squares that I see, or now see big, I wish each of you all health, love, and happiness. And I'm going to say a special thank you to my dad who's here, and to all the fathers, a happy Father's Day. Thank you again for joining us for a harmonious concert with friends.